air as he grew smaller with distance. Suddenly he plunged out of the sky, and all eyes snapped to the magnified image in front of Vincent. They saw Humphrey crash into the monsters like a meteor, a huge sword in the shape of a dragon's wing appearing in his hands. He came down like a meteor, his boots landing on one monster and his sword on another. They died in a single gruesome instant. The other ratlings let out panicked screeches, while Humphrey swung the huge sword in a low horizontal arc. It plowed through the monsters as if they weren't there, severing 3 clean in half with a single swing. The ratlings scattered, but instead of chasing, Humphrey dropped his sword, which vanished into the air. He took a deep breath, then a stream of fire sprayed out of his mouth like a human flamethrower. He walked the burning line over the fleeing ratlings, torching crops and monsters alike. 3 ratlings escaped the flames, having run at different angles to the main cluster. One was being harried by Humphrey's familiar, which had turned into some kind of predatory cat, around the same size as the ratling. The other 2 were sprinting away in different directions. Humphrey's wings had vanished after he landed, but they reappeared briefly to fling him forwards through the air. They only appeared for a moment, in which they hurled him faster than he had been flying earlier. Another sword appeared in his hand, this one smaller, with a blade made up of metal feathers. He brought it down on a fleeing ratling as he landed, cutting it down with one strike. He vanished from the spot he was standing, reappearing in the path of the final ratling. His sword was held out in front of him, and the startled ratling ran straight onto it. Humphrey yanked the blade up, spraying blood as the monster fell dead. "He got teleport," one of the candidates next to Jason said, as they watched Humphrey through the magnified image. "I bet they paid a lot for that awakening stone." Humphrey glanced over to his familiar, who was sitting proudly next to a ratling, dead at his feet. As soon as it saw Humphrey notice it, it transformed into a dog and bounded over for Humphrey to scratch behind its ear. Humphrey walked back to the group through the field, his body drenched in monster blood. The others gave him a wide berth, except for Jason. "You all right?" Jason asked. He knew Humphrey had killed monsters as part of his training, but he also knew Humphrey was a kind man. Violence didn't come naturally to him. Humphrey nodded. His normally friendly smile was macabre on his bloody face. "That's what I like about you, Jason," he said. "You don't pretend that what we do doesn't affect us." "I don't think being numb to it all makes you strong," Jason said. "Strong is accepting the choices you make and owning up to the consequences." Like Jason, Humphrey had a dimensional storage space, from which he took a bottle of clear liquid and tipped it over his head. The crystal wash flowed over him, eliminating every trace of blood and filth. "I'd like to be strong like that," Humphrey said. "You know, Jason, sometimes it's like you're from another world." Jason had long ago realized that Danielle had figured him out, not realizing she hadn't shared it with Humphrey. He decided to tell his friend all about it when they had the time. For now, they were surrounded by other people. Vincent looked Humphrey over, now clean, the crystal wash rapidly evaporating. "You got this."
Chat, what the fuck was that game? What the fuck just happened?
Burned a good portion of a farmer's
What the fuck, Chad? Can we just...
I thought the farmer would
Chad.
some harvest now,
What?
family later.
Excuse me, what just
Made a
happened?
choice.
This nigga's so bad, he just jumped up behind me being a fucking faggot.
Putting a hand on Humphrey's shoulder.
Holy shit.
Job.
Like, can we just... What was he doing behind me? Like,
Chapter 55.
fuck.
Room tortoise. The routine for the
Hey, can we get a
assessment was to stop
L
in
in
a
chat
town
for this one?
village each night.
Like, this kid's so bad. Can we get an L in chat, please?
Adventuring board and
Somebody
sat
just spam chat right now.
down. Vincent took an approach with the would-be
Holy
adventurers who
fuck,
met
it's
his
so...
standards were no longer called on for the monster
Look, he just camps. He's such a cat. Die. Die, you little bit.
four of the 7 candidates moved from participants to onlookers.
Chat, what are we doing today?
On the 3rd morning, they would
Can I just get something in chat right now? Like,
pass through on his
just say something. I just need to make sure that chat's, like, working.
quickly growing crowd of earnest sing people. So the town
Is chat disabled?
once again
Let me just check. Yeah, but what the fuck was the game? Like, hello? Could somebody please help me? Like, what the fuck? That was so weird. How did I jump? Um, chat, come on. We can have a chat. Somebody say, like, something. This is just sad at this point. Where should we land, chat? Boys, can we please get some things in chat? Like, come on.
Some of the aristocratic candidates turned up their noses at a rustic feast until they started to smell the food.
For the 3 people always like my posts. You want anything from the gas station?
One is Stelline, potentially candidates, who was acquainted with Humphrey. Their families moved in similar circles, and they had both failed the previous assessment together. Like Humphrey, her family wanted her to pass on merit rather than privilege. Sitting next to him on a bench, she asked Humphrey about Jason. How did you end up friends with him? She asked. Don't you find him insufferably smug? He can be challenging, Humphrey said. He's a long way from home, and I think he likes to put people off balance because it's how he feels all the time. He can be difficult and oblivious, but I think there's a kindness and generosity under it all. Look at what he's doing right now. Tell Fedwick Mercer about kindness and generosity, Liana said. That's fair, Humphrey said. He can be mean and self-impressed when he's trying to prove how clever he is, which maybe isn't quite as clever as he thinks. He certainly won't get along with everyone. But look around us.
Chat, I think I'm just gonna retire from playing the game. Hey,
The feast laid out for them.
yeah, real. Kind of depressing. Holy, no, I'm gonna play some reload. I'm just so not warmed up today. Chat, what creative map should I play? I'm actually so sick right now, which is kind of goated because I get to stay home from school, but like stream all day with my 2 viewers. Thank you guys. That's kind of depressing. I'm gonna be honest. 2 viewers.
Vincent asked. I think so.
The arm shop. Right, nothing good.
It might be easier if you
I'm like 14. Why do you ask? Question mark? Fucking, that's so gay. Holy.
Vincent's direction. He sets the destination.
Hey, Elizabeth, do you play Fortnite?
Lunch being put on. That night, they were stopped in another little town.
Holy shit. I actually hate the ranks. Like, what the fuck is this?
Humphrey and Jason
Like, hello? Emperor. Like, no shot I want to get to Emperor.
Jason
Also, what's Elite and Champion? Like, I feel like a preschool could draw that. Like, the actual Unreal thing. Looks like good. Like, that's some real flair, let's just say. Like, I like that. I like these. Battle Royale one's so cooked. Like,
Jason said. It was either too stiff or too expensive for what it did. I have a good
hey, what skin should I wear? Let's. Damn, 1 viewer's crazy.
the Adventure Society trade hall, Humphrey said. Once we pass the test, you can buy something there. How well does that cloak power of yours protect you? I did some testing with Gary, Jason said. It doesn't hold up to bronze level attacks at all, which was no surprise. It's really good against cut-attacks, such as swords, knives, and claws. He looked down at the claw marks in his magically treated cloth. So long as they actually work. Anyway, stabbing attacks punch through a bit better, like those spines that monster showed me yesterday. And blunt attacks. The cloak doesn't cushion them at all.
Hey, who's our 1 viewer? Can we get a.
It's a shame, Humphrey said. A lot of monsters are just big, tough, and try to
Oh my gosh, my aim's so bad right now. Fuck.
the unrestricted window comes in. Maybe you can show that off
Chat, where should we land? Where are we thinking? Paradise Palm? I'm so bad. Alright. Dude, I was actually locking in before, but everything since I started streaming, I just like crashing out. I'm gonna play some creative after this match. Fuck. Hello? Wasn't.
Rufus came out of last month's assessment with a pretty high opinion of the instructor, Jason said. Now that he will be around longer than he thought, he doesn't feel the need to rush me along so much. It wouldn't surprise me if it turned out Rufus had a little talk with Trenslow to make sure he fails me if I'm not up to the standard Rufus wants. You think he's going to fail you? Humphrey asked. Probably, Jason said. You've seen Rufus's standards? Give it everything. You might impress him so much that he has to pass you. The group of adventurer candidates were assembled in a huge grassy field while one of their members fought a monster. There was enough neatly cut grass for a good-sized sports arena, and it was just as flat. There were a few buildings around the edges, some of which looked to be good-sized barns. With the scarcity of lumber-worthy wood, they were primarily...
This one is the icing on the cake. Why don't you do the world a favor and Hello,
Hi, can I speak to David, please?
speaking.
Hey, David, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. You ever check out the show?
Yeah, I've heard it a few times. I'm just kind of confused why you guys are calling me right now.
Because somebody emailed us about you, David.
About me?
Yep. Somebody that you recently went out on a date with. Her name is Amanda.
Hello?
Amanda.
Yeah. You probably remember who Amanda is because after
Really
your
don't.
date, she ended up sending you some
Yeah.
pretty mean text
What do you want
messages.
to play? What
And
should we
then,
play?
like, you texted
Build?
her back that you had lost your phone or
We are
something.
playing
Yeah.
Well, she feels really bad about that and wanted us to call you today to see if,
I need
if
to put
that's why
on
you're
a
not calling her
different
back.
skin.
Man, I had lost my phone for a few days, so I wasn't able to contact her. And I get my phone back, and I get like just a slew of just mean text messages.
I need to go to school.
That kind of turned me off.
Yeah, I could understand.
Yeah.
How mean were they?
Like, I mean, I wouldn't want to say them on the radio. They're pretty messed up.
Really?
Can you
Yeah.
give us like a PG-13 version of what was on your phone?
We're taping this right now, too, so
Yeah.
you can say it and we'll just beep it out.
Oh, I think it'd be really embarrassing to her, so I don't want to kind of put her in that position.
Yeah, but think about this, David. She's the one that emailed us to call you. She's already putting her business out there on the radio. And I really want to know what she texted you. Because she wouldn't even really tell us. She just said, it was bad. That was her quote.
Yeah, they were really bad.
Was it like the worst thing a woman has ever said to you, bad?
I would go ahead and say yeah.
Wow.
Come on, David, just give me one thing that she
Yeah.
said.
Fine. 1 second.
Oh, is he gonna text message?
Yeah, he's
No, I
looking
like
up on
it.
his
Read it
phone.
word for word. That's good. I don't want
Saved
it
him
to
on
get...
there, yeah.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
I got one right here.
You actually saved him, David?
Yeah.
I would. They might be evidence in a court of law someday. You never know.
Of course, I had to save these. They were crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I guess I would keep them too, just to be like, oh man. So read one of them to us.
Okay, I got one right here. This one says, I'm sick of guys using me and throwing me away like a piece of trash.
Oh. ...
You're an ass.
All right.
Here's another one.
Okay.
Just so you know, you're the worst lay I've ever had.
She actually insulted how you were in bed.
Yeah, this is all really up. I mean,
Oh,
But
man.
couldn't you understand? She didn't know you'd lost your phone. She was feeling vulnerable.
yeah, vulnerable is one thing, but for her to send me these texts saying that I'm an ass,
Yeah.
that I treated a lot of trash, and I'm terrible in bed,
Yeah.
that's not vulnerable. That's just crazy.
How many text messages? How many text messages total did you get from her in those 2 days?
Definitely more than 10.
Oh my
Wow.
God! In
All
2
right.
days?
It is understandable, David, why you didn't want to call her back and go out on another date with her.
I haven't even read the worst one yet to you.
Well, since we're putting it all out there, I think it's time to hear that one.
This one is the icing on the cake. Why don't you do the world a favor and chop off your own?
Man, she went ham. She went in on you, David.
I know. I'm saying that's completely psychotic.
Wow.
Yeah, David, what would you say back to her if you could say anything to her right now?
Please leave me the hell alone.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna let you say that to her because she's actually on the phone listening.
Are you kidding me?
I'm here. I'm right here. I feel really bad. I feel that. Wow. I'm really sorry.
What the?
Yeah, you know, just hearing those back, that's really out of line. You know, for me, it's so out of character for me, and I'm just.
Over text messages are the same kind of.
Well, I'm just really sorry about it. I don't know. You didn't call me back, and I figured, what the hell, you know? Like, we had a really good night, and I thought it was one of those things where, you know, we have sex, and then you're out, and you're done. I was just pissed. That's all. Like, it was just stupid. I shouldn't have sent those bad texts, because I didn't know you lost your phone. Like, I just felt like you kind of ditched me. That's all.
I know all of that, but you just have to understand, like, you know, that was super crazy for me. To get my phone back and to get all that, you know, it kind of threw me through a whirlwind, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you have to know it was super crazy for me. I mean, you know, like, we had this great night, we had sex, and then I didn't hear from you. So that felt super crazy. And honestly, I'm saying I'm sorry here. Like, I really am sorry. I'm saying I'm sorry. You know, like, it's like, man, you know, like, why you don't, like, go on Facebook and send me a Facebook message and say that you lost your phone? Like, that just really sucks. And you're like, oh, I just lost my phone. Like, who the loses their phone? Doesn't everyone need their phone all the time?
Amanda, you're doing a bad job apologizing.
Or proving that you're out of character in those text messages.
Well, what the hell? I called you guys for help here.
Yeah.
And I said I was sorry. I said it was really apologetic. Like, can't you understand how this would happen? Like, supposing you go home with someone, you think everything's great, and they
Amanda.
never call you back.
Amanda,
like,
we know. You're right. You're right. You were very upset, but I'm just saying when you're trying to apologize to him right now, but you're still kind of coming at him like you're
Well, I
mad.
said I was sorry. What else do I have to do? I'm sorry. I apologize.
Amanda, do you think that, like, maybe you're not in a good place to be sleeping with people on a first date? I mean, because that's
Well,
just kind of
it didn't feel like a first date because we've been talking on the phone for so long, and, like, you know, we really got to know each other, and everything was great, and you have a date, like, who the like, 3-day rule? Like, nobody does that anymore. Everybody calls back right away. What the
Amanda,
wow.
I haven't asked David if he'll go out with you again yet. You've apologized.
I apologize.
Okay. David,
Sweet girl.
Amanda is saying sorry to you, and she would like to know if you will go on a second date with her. I will pay for a second date if you'll go out with Amanda again. Will you do it?
What the do you think is so funny? Like, what the hell? Supposing you go home with somebody and nobody calls you back. It's not funny. And you're being such a head anyway with this laughing.
You're a crazy.
So I guess you guys aren't going to go out again then, huh?
No way am I going out with that ass again.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Amanda, I appreciate your fire, though. I really do. Yeah, spirit. A lot of spirit.
I'm just tired of going out with these heads who think, oh, I lost my phone. What the Is this some sick joke that you're trying to pull?
No.
Sally.
It
No,
It's
isn't,
not
Sally.
funny.
We're bad, but we're not that bad, I promise.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I cannot believe that.
It's not true. Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Mike, please?
speaking.
Hey, Mike, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5. How you doing?
I'm okay. How'd you get my number?
Just from some friends,
Okay.
specifically one friend.
You know what? This is not really a great time for me to talk right now.
Okay. No, you don't.
Can-
Can I just steal a minute of your time?
I don't have a lot of it. I mean, what's this about?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. What that is where if somebody goes out on a date with one of our listeners and then they get blown off, they email us to call that person and ask why. So somebody went out on a date with you recently.
Okay. Well, it's not actually the best time
Okay.
to talk about this.
Can you just give me a second? Can I just ask you real quick if you remember meeting a girl named Jen?
Yeah. Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. But she's wondering why you stopped responding to her after since.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just let Jen know that I'll just text her later on tonight. Okay, that's fine.
I'm not at the Safeway. Do you want me to grab you anything while I'm there? Or?
You just give me some milk?
Okay, no, do you need some shaving cream and stuff too?
No. I'm fine. Just like 1%.
Okay.
All right.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just talking to my mom.
Oh, Melissa?
Yeah.
Hi, Melissa. I asked her if she's going to come to brunch with us.
Who's that in the background, Mike?
Hey, Mom. Sally wants to know if you're coming to brunch with us.
Is that? Yeah, we'll be your mom. That's fine.
Mimosa.
Hey,
hello?
real quick though, son.
Hello?
Hey, yeah, who's?
I think she hung up.
Hello.
Oh my God! Did you guys
I
hear
wanted to
that?
find out more about Mike and the situation,
You
dinner.
you wanted to go to brunch on Sunday is what you wanted.
Who was that?
Mike, are you there? Hello?
I think we've been hung up on.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I want to throw up.
Well, I think you're jumping to conclusions, Jen.
No, I don't think she is, Jubal. Stop.
Let's try to call him back. I want to try to call him back.
Oh, man, you guys.
No, she was leaving for the store. That's what I heard. So maybe she's gone now.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Listen, man. Just stop. Don't call me
You
anymore.
know, it's cool. Hey, who was that though in the background?
No, it's just a telemarketer.
She's
Just
nosy.
please do not call me
She's
anymore, okay? I just
nosy.
don't want to be harassed anymore like
Does
this.
she do that every time you answer the phone? Jeez.
Oh, man.
Mike, you there?
Oh man! Oh,
Wow.
dude.
Gosh, you
I
know.
don't know. Now I'm maybe starting to believe you guys that it could be a girlfriend or a wife
Oh,
or
you
something
think?
there. Yeah.
You think? I think.
Investigator Jubal.
I don't even have words right now. Can you guys call that ass back? Because I do actually have something to say to him.
Yeah, how about this?
Okay.
Hey, Jen, how about this? I'm going to call him back, but I'm not going to say anything. You can just start.
Okay.
That way you can just yell at him right away. 'Cause you know he's going to hang up if I start talking.